Good evening from the Rooster Inn Observatory. When it's cloudy outside, we can just sit down, relax, and look at specifications of the various Vesperas that are out on the market. Let me point to the simple fact first that the plain Vespera is the only one available today that you can purchase. High Point Scientific has 10 plus units in stock, retailing at $1365. Seestar, uh, it is on back order, but it seems to be arriving within a few weeks now at retailing at $499. The Vespera Pro is expected to be available in the spring of 2024, around the May timeframe. It is on pre-order, and the Vespera Passengers, all 222 units, have already been claimed, have sold, and so it is not available to purchase anymore. The Seestar S50 is a smaller unit at about 3 kilograms or just around 7 pounds, whereas the Vesperas, they appear to be the same size, same weight. Don't know about the Vespera Pro for now. From the Vaonis website, they are suggesting that it's going to be same size, same form factor as Vespera and Vespera Passengers. All four devices have an Alt-as mount. Now, unlike Stellina, that has the ability to rotate the sensor to compensate for field rotation, Vespera Pro promises that it will have a Pro field corrector, and not sure what Vespera Passengers is doing at this point. So I'm putting a question mark there, assuming it is software field derotation for now. They all have autofocus, and I take my hat off to both Vaonis and ZWO for implementing very, very effective autofocus on deep sky objects. I do not expect that Vespera Pro or Passengers will be any less effective than Stellina and Vespera when it comes to autofocus. They are all go-to units, and to my knowledge, only Seestar uses Bluetooth for initial connection, whereas Vespera uses Wi-Fi directly. It is its own hotspot. I'm not aware of Vespera's ability to operate in station mode to connect it to the home network, but this may be the case with the newer models. The only reason I have included Seestar in the comparison here and did not include Stellina or DWARF, or for that matter, the Unistellar Equinox 2 or Eviscope, is that these four units all have the same aperture of 50 millimeters. That's about 2 inches. Focal length, subtle differences. Vespera and Passengers have a focal length of 200 millimeters, whereas Seestar and Vespera Pro promise 250 millimeter focal length, which makes a difference of f over 4 versus f over 5. This is where the big differences lie in the field of view. Vespera is a 1.6 degrees times 0.9 degrees arc degrees. Seestar has a slightly narrower field of view. Vespera Pro promises a square as opposed to rectangular field of view, 1.6 degrees. And Vespera Passengers is the largest of them all at 2.4 degrees by 1.8 degrees, significantly larger than Stellina, 50% in one dimension and 100% in the other dimension. apochromatic quadruplet versus apochromatic triplet. The optics are good on all of them. Again, as we look down the road, the only significant difference among them is going to be the field of view and the sensors. Limiting magnitude, both Seestar and Vespera talk about 13. Vespera Pro promises 16. I have been unable to find data on Vespera Passengers. Same with batteries. 8 hours for Vespera, 6 hours for Seestar. Vespera Pro promises an 11-hour battery. Have not seen specifications on Vespera Passengers as to the battery life. Sensors. Vespera and Seestar use identical sensors. The Sony IMX462. Vespera Pro uses a square sensor, the IMX676, and Passengers uses the IMX585. These are all CMOS sensors. The sensor resolution, 2 megapixels versus 6.2 for Passengers, and again twice as much, 12.5 for Vespera Pro. That gives us a pixel size of 2 microns for Vespera Pro and 2.9 microns for the others. Where that becomes significant is Vespera Pro is going to be a lot more suitable for planetary observation, and Vespera Passengers is going to be a lot more suitable for deep sky objects. So in a nutshell, today you can buy Vespera, you can order Seestar, and it'll get to you in a few weeks. You can pre-order Vespera Pro and expect it in the spring, or you can envy those 222 folks who got the Vespera Passengers and watch for their assessments of what it can do. That's all for now from the Rooster Inn Observatory. Clear skies.